Let's light a candle for all of you lovebirds out there. Oh, I'm getting my finger. Let's try that again. Love smells a lot like burnt popcorn to me. So your girl's wearing her pajamas today so that she can take a nap right after this is over. I have been biting my nails so much these past few days. I mean, how am I going to defend myself against the evil spirits? Hey guys, my name is Cameron and welcome back to my channel, Which Way to Wicked, where we talk about all things love, light, and especially tarot. So guys, today we are going to be doing such a spicy and steamy 18 and up reading. We are going to be finding out, how do men view you sexually? So, if all of that sounds as fabulous and hot to you as it does to me, then let's go ahead and take a look at your group picks today, friends, okay? So here are your group picks today. For group number 1, we have this bag of nacho cheese Doritos. For group number 2, we have the amazing Fritos, okay? And then last but not least, for group number 3, we have the original Ruffles, okay? So, guys, I want you to go ahead and take a really big, deep breath in. And now I want you to let it out. And now I want you to please close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, I want you to think about, how do men view you sexually? What do they think about you, about your body, about what it would be like to be with you intimately? And then whenever you feel ready, please open your eyes. And whichever bag of chips your eyes lands on first, then that, my dear, is going to be the reading for you today. Now, if you feel called to more than one bag of chips, then definitely feel free to check out those extra messages as well. And as always, I will have the timestamps listed down in the description box below. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into your reading today, friends, okay? Hello, group 1! So, if you chose this yummy bag of Doritos chips, then hey, hello, my beautiful little angels, and welcome to this reading today. So, I'm gonna go ahead and place this right here. And let's take a look at your tarot cards today, okay? So, Spirit, for group number 1, can we please get some sexy and spicy messages? How do men view my sexy group 1 folks? How do they view them sexually, Spirit? Can we get some messages, please? How do men view my group 1 folks sexually, okay? Wow, you guys, look at that. So, I'm going to be honest with you. There are like 2 cards that are like stuck together, and this card landed upright. So, we are going to take this one, and we are going to put the other one back in the deck. And let's take a look at your other cards, okay? So, Spirit, can we get some extra cards, please? Can we get some extra cards, please, Spirit? How do men view them sexually, Spirit? Alrighty. Let's get like maybe 1 or 2 more cards. Let's see what wants to come through here. Okay. Wow. I honestly think that the cards that we are receiving are so beautiful for you. So, first of all, guys, we have the 3 of pleasure coming through, or the 3 of wands. We also have the 7 of consent, or otherwise known as the 7 of pentacles. We have the 6 of awareness, or the 6 of cups. And then last but not least, we have body positive coming through, and this does represent the lovely star sign. So, did I say sign? I meant the star major arcana card, okay? But guys, just looking at these cards, I definitely feel like you are somebody who is so confident within your body. I feel like whatever it is that you have, you rock it so freaking much. And I'm not gonna lie, I honestly think that you are somebody who has a bit more like curve to you. You have a bit more to hold on to. And I'm definitely getting the idea here with the 3 of pleasure coming through, with the key word down at the bottom being but. I definitely think that you have a very, very nice bottom, okay? And I definitely think that whenever men think about you, whenever they think about you sexually, they are definitely always fantasizing about your freaking butt, okay? Like, that to them is just so freaking hot, and it is definitely something that catches their eye every time they see you, every time you walk in the room. I definitely am getting like some Kim K vibes from you, okay? You are like the new Kim K, and that is amazing. So I definitely think that whenever they are thinking about you sexually, they're thinking about being able to like grab your butt, being able to play with it, maybe being able to like jiggle it a bit too. But yeah, I definitely think that whenever they think about you, that is the first thing that comes to mind. What's also very interesting here is that we have honesty coming through with the 7 of consent. That is the key word here at the bottom. You are just somebody who is very communicative, okay? I definitely think that you are somebody who isn't afraid to talk about like touchier subjects. You could be somebody who isn't afraid to talk about sex to people. That isn't something that scares you. And I also think that you're not afraid to talk about, what's the word that I'm thinking of? Taboo subjects, okay? That just doesn't freak you out or anything. Like, I feel like there are some people that are really nervous to talk about sexual things. They're really nervous to talk about like using condoms safely, using protection. That just freaks them out. But to you, I think that that is something that is very important to you. You are somebody who is definitely someone who wants to bring awareness to being able to be more protective when it comes to being with somebody in a pleasurable way. You're definitely somebody who is a really big activist for those things. You just want to make sure that everyone is having fun, but also having fun in a very safe way as well. And I do think that that honesty that you have is definitely something that men find to be very, very attractive about you, especially if you are a woman, okay? Because I feel like there are a lot of women who are a bit more shy when it comes to talking about, again, those more sexualized things. I mean, I myself can say that I am like that. I mean, whenever I'm talking about these like sexy readings with you, I literally feel like I am like as red as a tomato, because I am just somebody who is a bit more like closed-lipped when it comes to talking about these types of things. I'm definitely somebody who keeps more to myself. I'm a lot more private, but I feel like while it is okay to be private about those things, it is also okay to be real honest about it as well. It is okay. In fact, I think that sometimes that is a welcomed thing as well, because I think that there is something so beautiful about somebody who is not afraid to just be honest about the things that they like to do, to be honest about the things that bring them pleasure. And you are somebody who, you are not afraid to talk about those things whatsoever. And I definitely think if you are somebody who is more feminine, I think that men find that to be very refreshing. They love that about you. And so I do think that whenever they think about you sexually, whenever they think about being with you, I do think that they think about the way that you are so big and bold and vocal about the things that you like, about the things that you do, and about being safe while having fun. And I think that that is something that they just really, really find to be so hot about you. And I honestly think that they feel like you would honestly be like a firecracker in the bedroom. They feel like you are somebody who, if you are this bold whenever it comes to like talking about these things, they imagine that you would be even more bold in the bedroom. So I do think that they see you as somebody who would be really, really fun to be with. They definitely see you as somebody who could be like someone who has a secret playroom, right? I feel like you kind of give off those 50 Shades of Grey type of vibes. You're definitely somebody who seems like, because you are so big and open, like about your about like being sexually active and things like that, they definitely feel like you would be somebody who is more open to exploring and having a good time and just being a crazy, wild, sexual animal. And they love that. They love that. And they want to be an animal with you. And I definitely think when they are imagining things about you and about being with you, I think that they're always thinking about like whips and chains and all these other crazy things, because they definitely think that you would be somebody who might be more interested in that as well. And at the end of the day, I just think that they view you as somebody who is just so beautiful. Again, like I was saying before, I feel like you are so confident in your body, and because you love yourself and you love what you have to bring to the table, I think that men just automatically see you as somebody who is so freaking hot, right? Because there are so many people who are so insecure within their bodies. They are so insecure with what they have, and you are not like that. Like, you know that you are a freaking god or goddess. You know that you just are a gift, right? Your body is a gift, and you are just so confident because of that. And I think because you carry yourself in that way, I think that men find you to be the ultimate catch. They find you to be the ultimate gift. And I think that there are so many men that just go slack job when they think about you, when they think about being with you, because they can just barely contain themselves whenever they imagine being with somebody who is as confident and as amazing as you. And I just think that that is so, so, so beautiful to see. So again, like I was saying, when it comes to being with you, when it comes to having these like sexual daydreams about you, people are always thinking about your butt. Men are always just imagining some sexual things about that, right? They definitely want to explore that lower realm of yours. They're also thinking about the way that, again, you would be just so big and bold, like in the bedroom, and the way that you would just do so many like sexy, wild things. That definitely turns them on so much. And I just think that at the end of the day, they just find you to be so gorgeous and beautiful and incredible. They just want to be able to touch you so much. They want to hold you and explore your body and explore all the crazy, wild things that they feel like you would be up for, right? And I just think that that is so cool. I also feel like they are always imagining you being really talkative when it comes to like bedroom activities as well. They definitely feel like because you are so honest about being protective and taking protective measures when it comes to like sexual things, because that doesn't scare you away to talk about those topics, they definitely feel like you would also be somebody who would be very vocal in the bedroom. They feel like you would be somebody who would take charge and tell them exactly what you want them to do. And I think that that in and of itself is so freaking hot. Like, that to them is like, mwah, like amazing, you know, they love that. And I think that that's awesome. So let's go ahead and get some extra messages here. How do men view my group 1 folks sexually? How do men view them sexually? Okay, we had like a lot of cards coming through, but this card was at the very front, and so I'm just gonna take that and put the other cards back in the deck. And then last but not least, let's get one more card for group 1 spirit. How do men view them sexually? Can we get some extra messages, please? Again, you guys, a big chunk of cards. We're going to take the one at the front, and we're going to put the other cards back. And I think that we are going to call it a day, okay? So let's just get these cards all spread out here. Alrighty guys, so for the cards, we have Mother coming through, and for the light attributes, it says nurturance, patience, unconditional love, and joy in giving birth to life. Excuse me guys, I just had to take a breath in. We also have taking the plunge. We have honeymoon. And then last but not least, we have idle romance. So I definitely think with taking the plunge coming through and ideal romance, I feel like whenever people imagine being with you sexually, whenever they think about you whenever men are daydreaming about you, they are always thinking about what it would be like to not just be with you physically, but to be with you emotionally, spiritually, just in every single way imaginable, right? I definitely feel like men, they don't just want to have a physical connection with you. They want to be able to take things a step further, and they want to be able to actually have a full-on romantic relationship with you, because at the end of the day, they view you as somebody who is literally their idol person. I feel like men honestly put you on such a pedestal. I mean, literally with these star coming through, that does talk about just viewing somebody as a dream come true, as a wish come true, right? That talks about seeing somebody as their freaking star. And I feel like you are the star of every man's daydream. You are the star of everything imaginable. I think that men, they just see you as somebody who they don't just want to have a fling with, they want to have a full-on romantic relationship with you. They want to be able to settle down with you. They view you as somebody who would make an excellent parent, right? I think that they even see you as somebody who, even if they've only known you for like 30 minutes, they meet you and they're like, oh my gosh, this person, they're so hot and sexy. They're also so amazing. I love their personality. Like, they would make the most excellent, like, mother of my children, the most excellent father, or they, them, or of my children, right? They would make a great parent. And so I definitely think that at the end of the day, these men who are daydreaming about you, who are thinking about you sexually, they don't just want to be with you physically. They don't just want a sexual connection with you. They want so much more than that. And I think that that is so, so, so beautiful. You just have so many men that are ready to take the plunge and dive into this connection with you. And I definitely think that when men think about you sexually, when they think about having a sexual connection with you, I think that they honestly get like these big like hard eyes for you. And I feel like if these men felt like they had a chance with you and they felt like they could be with you, then I feel like every day with you would feel like a honeymoon to them, right? I feel like every day would feel like a dream come true, and they would just be so eternally grateful to be able to be with you in any sort of way imaginable. And I just think that that is so incredible to see. So at the end of the day, like, you are literally a catch. You are the biggest catch ever. You are just everyone's ultimate daydream. And I feel like all these men, when they are thinking about you, about being with you sexually and all these like sexual things, I think that they only think about the best things ever. Okay, so yeah, guys, honestly, that is what I'm seeing for you. I do think I want to mention here, I am seeing this person's like ribs kinda. So your person, or men in general, excuse me, I'm so used to just doing like future spouse readings that I always say your person, but we're talking about a group of people, right? We're talking about men in general. I feel like men may have a lot of daydreams, like sexual daydreams, about being able to touch like your body right here, like being able to touch your ribs and all that. I don't know what it is that they love about it, but they just love it so much. Guys, maybe I'm just weird. I don't know. I don't think about ribs and find that to be super, super hot or attractive. That's just not my thing. But obviously, everybody has their own thing. And so I do think that men, in particular, when they're thinking about you and being with you sexually, they're definitely thinking about being able to hold you right here. Maybe they just want a bit of, like, side boob. You know what I mean? They want to get some side boob action. But yeah, so yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading. If you did, then please make sure to give me a big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TerraTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have a fabulous rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye, guys. Hello, Group 2. So if you chose this yummy Fritos bag of chips, then hey, hello, my sexual fiends, and welcome to your reading today. So I'm going to go ahead and place this right here, and let's take a peek at your tarot cards today, shall we? So we are asking the question, how do men view you sexually? Okay, so Spirit, for group 2, can we get some messages, please? How do men view my group 2 folks sexually? Okay, can we get some sexy messages, please? What wants to come through? Okay, Spirit, what wants to come through? Wow, okay. This is interesting. Let's see what else wants to come through here. Spirit, can we get some extra messages, please? Can we get some extra messages? Oh, that is honestly really, really sweet, you guys. I love this. So, first of all, we have the 4 of pleasure coming through with the keyword hands. We also have the 7 of pleasure here with the keyword mouth. And then we have the Knight of pleasure with the keyword pegging. We have the Ace of pleasure with the keyword, and guys, honestly, these are some curse words, and I don't want to curse on here because I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube. So I'm gonna say penis and vagina. Okay, your petunia. Have you ever heard anybody call a vagina a petunia? I literally found out the other day that that is what some people call that, and I honestly think that that's really cute. I'm not gonna lie, it's really cute calling that your petunia. My lady petunia. That's adorable. So we also have the 8 of consent coming through with the keyword aftercare. Okay, so guys, I'm definitely getting the idea here that your person, I feel like men, sorry, I said your person, I meant men. I feel like men in general, they don't just want to be with you physically. I feel like men, when they think about having a sexual relationship with you, they are thinking about going the full 9 yards with you. I feel like they don't just want to have a fling with you, they actually want to have a relationship with you. That is what I'm seeing here with the aftercare. So I'm definitely getting the idea that not only do they want to, have this like animalistic, fun, good time with you, but afterwards they want to be able to take care of you. They literally want to be able to play with your hair, massage your body, and just have some beautiful, beautiful pillow talk with you. And I think that that is honestly the sweetest thing ever. So you are definitely somebody who men find to be the ultimate package. You are definitely somebody who men think like long term about, right? Whenever they think about you, they think about all the fun they could have with you, but they also think about the actual connection that they could build with you. So I definitely think that that is so, so beautiful to see. Now, I'm also getting the idea here with hands coming through and also the vagina and the penis coming through. You can literally see this person holding this penis, okay? And so I definitely think that whenever they are thinking about being with you sexually, they are imagining what it would be like to get their hands on you, and especially on your intimate areas. I feel like from the moment they saw you, from the moment men look at you, they just feel like an itchiness in their hands, because they want to be able to get their hands on you and to touch you and to be able to feel what you feel like. And I feel like they're honestly just thinking about just how gorgeous you are, and they just feel this intense urge to be able to just touch you, right? To just like poke you or feel you in any type of way. And so I honestly feel like when men meet you, they try to find like any excuse to be able to touch you or to give you little like touches. So maybe they will like reach out their hand to you and like have a good hard shake with you so they could just be able to hold your hand. They just want to touch you in any way imaginable. And I think that they would take absolutely anything. If there's any way that they could just even hold a curl, right? If they could hold like one toe If they could hold one of your toes, they would do it just so that they could touch you, okay? Even if they didn't like toes, right? Like, there are some people that don't like toes. Like, they just gross them out. I feel like even if they didn't like toes, if they could hold your toe, they would do it, because there is just something about you that is like just so addictive and so hot. There's something about your skin, about your body. They just want to touch it. They want to touch you. And so whenever men are thinking about being with you sexually, it is as simple and straightforward as them just thinking about being able to hold you, being able to touch you, just being able to feel your skin on their skin. That is definitely something that is always on their mind. And literally, we have mouth coming through as well. And what's so funny is you can see this eyeball right here on the side. And so I'm definitely thinking that men, they may have a hard time like looking you straight in the eyes, because I think that they're constantly drawn to your mouth. And I think that there is just something really beautiful about your mouth. It might be the shape of your lips, or maybe you have a really beautiful accent or a really beautiful voice. There's something about your mouth that draws men to them. Okay? They just want to stare at your mouth, at your lips all day long. And I definitely think that whenever they are thinking about being with you sexually, they are thinking about all the things that you would do to them with your mouth. And they are just thinking about what it would be like to be able to touch your lips and to be able to feel your lips on their own lips. Okay, so I definitely think that they want to lock lips with you big time. Okay, that is definitely coming through here. So yeah, honestly, I'm also getting the idea that they really like your legs as well, because these girls here are like holding and clutching this person's like thighs. And so I do think that you also have really nice thighs. And so they are always thinking about what it would be like to have your thighs like wrapped around them, what it would be like for them to touch your thighs. I don't know why, but I guess because these ladies are like, you know, peeking through, I feel like they really like, they imagine being able to maybe like put your thighs around them, like wrap them around their neck. Maybe they want to like lift you up and like carry you around and like have a good like sexual time with you that way. I'm trying to think of like the things you could do like that, right? Like picking somebody up like that. Like, I don't really know what you could do sexually, but you know, there are so many things that people can do. There are so many creative ways that people can like have some fun, sexy times. And I definitely think that when men are thinking about you and having these sexy times with you, they are imagining your thighs being wrapped around their neck. Okay, so yeah, that's definitely coming through. But let's go ahead and see what else wants to come through here. Okay, so yeah, oh my gosh, you guys, that is literally insane. So guys, so we literally had aftercare coming through where you can see this man playing with this girl's hair, like just doing it, like playing with it really sweetly, right? And then we literally have a beautiful face coming through, and this woman here is messing with her hair. Okay, so again, there's something about the aftercare coming through, and there's definitely something about your hair. I feel like you must have some really, really, really beautiful hair, and your person, men in general, when they are thinking about you, they are thinking about just being able to play with your hair, being able to touch your hair, and to just like have it like on their skin, right? Like maybe they're thinking about like taking a bath in your hair. And you know how like some men, like, or I say some men, but you know how they're like in movies, like you can see people like doing like money angels, like when they have like a lot of money, they make like angels in it. I feel like men have those types of fantasies about you, but instead of like rolling around and making angels and money, they're thinking about doing that in your gorgeous, luxurious hair, okay? They're thinking about making snow angels in your hair. So I guess it would be called hair angels. But I also just think, again, they aren't just thinking about what it would be like to be with you sexually. They are thinking about everything that comes after that. They are thinking about what it would be like to take care of you, to love on you, to rub your feet, to make you feel good. You know, I see them like making you a meal after you guys have fun together. I see them just taking care of you any way that they can, because they honestly, like men, they love you so much. They don't just, again, want to have fun with you. They want to have a serious relationship with you. And I think that that is so, so lovely to see. That is so beautiful, you guys. So Yeah, let's talk about these other cards. We have trust coming through. We also have honeymoon. And last but not least, we have alchemist. And it says transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom. Okay, so with trust coming through, I definitely think that men, I feel like they instantly trust you. I feel like you are somebody who seems very trustworthy. You seem like somebody who people can count on, who men can count on. So I definitely think that that is something that men really like about you. That is definitely something that causes them to view you in not just a sexual light, but in a more romantic light as well. They feel like because they can trust you, they can trust being able to have a serious long-term relationship with you, right? They can trust giving you their heart because they feel like you would take care of it and love it, right? Just as much as they love you and your body. With the honeymoon coming through, I definitely think when they are thinking about being with you sexually, I feel like if you went up to them right now and told them like, hey, I want to be with you intimately, I think that they would be so over the moon. And I literally feel like for 2 or 3 years, if you guys continue on in this intimate connection, they would just be in that honeymoon state, right? I feel like they will always just be so happy to be able to be with you. They would always just be so over the moon to be able to have you by their side. And so I honestly think that men just have that puppy love for you. Whenever men think about you and think about being able to be with you, they are like a teenager in love, okay? They just go all in and there's no looking back. They're just all in it. And they don't want to go anywhere else. They just want to be with you. And I think that that is so sweet to see. And at the end of the day, I just think whenever men are thinking about you and being in a connection with you, they're honestly just trying to think of any way that they can be with you, right? Because if you look at this person is like an alchemist and she's trying to like put these chemicals together to create something magical, okay? And so I definitely think that when men are thinking about you and being in a sexual connection with you, there is this energy where they are trying to come up with any way that they could be able to have a chance with you. Because I honestly feel like when men are thinking about you, they all feel like they don't have a chance in heck with you. They don't have a shot in the dark with you. They just put you on such a high pedestal and see you as somebody who is so perfect and so incredible. They feel like they would have no shot at all to be able to catch your eye and to be able to have you choose to be with them. But I feel like they are willing to do absolutely anything to try to make you notice them. And I honestly see men like tripping over their feet to try to catch your eye, to try to catch your attention. And I think that that is so freaking sweet to see. So men would literally do anything to try to get you to notice them, and I absolutely love that. So yes guys, that is what I'm seeing for you today. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a big like and to subscribe to my channel because I post new videos every Monday and Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TerraTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have an amazing rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye guys. Hello group 3. So if you chose this yummy bag of ruffles, then hey, hello and welcome to this spicy reading today. So I'm gonna go ahead and place this right here, and let's take a look at your tarot cards, okay? So Spirit, for group 3, can we get some messages, please? How do men view my group 3 folks sexually, okay? Can we get some sexual messages, please? Wow, you guys. Oh my goodness. So the cards that are coming through for you are honestly quite freaking hot. So first of all, we have fantasies coming through. We also have porn. We have hands, sex work, and then we also have sex education. Okay, so guys, I'm definitely getting some really dark and sexual energy from you. and from this reading today, I definitely feel like when men are thinking about you, they definitely see you as somebody who is like a dominatrix. They definitely see you as somebody who would take control in the bedroom. And I feel like they would definitely love it, right? They would love every single sexy moment of it. They want you to take control of them. They want you to tell them exactly what you want from them. They want you to get out your whips and your chains, and they just want to have a good time with you, and they want to be your little puppet. Okay, whatever it is that you tell them to do, they will do it. And I think that that is so freaking hot. I'm definitely getting the idea that they just want to have their hands. They want to get their hands on you, because right here we literally have the card hands coming through, and these like girls here, they are wrapping their hands all around this guy's legs, his legs, right? And so I definitely think that they are just thinking about all the things that they can do if they just get their hands on you. Because I'm getting this idea, honestly, that you are somebody who men really watch from afar. I feel like you are someone who might be quite popular, or you could be on the opposite end of the spectrum and maybe you are a little bit more shy, but for some reason or another, men view you as somebody who is hard to get. Okay, so maybe you are so popular, you have so many like people that like you, that want to be around you, so many secret admirers that they feel like they would never have a chance with you, so they can never be with you, right? Or you could be somebody who on the opposite spectrum, you are very shy and you keep yourself apart from others. You're very secluded, and that makes it hard for them to imagine ever getting close to you. So I just think that at the end of the day, you are like the ultimate fantasy to them. They are always thinking about what it would be like to be with you, what it would be like to have a good time with you. And I definitely think that they are looking at your social media a lot as well. I feel like you have a lot of men that are trying to like look at pictures of you, look at videos that you might post of yourself on social media, and I feel like they are definitely having fun while looking at that, right? They're definitely pleasuring themselves as they look at these photos of you on the internet, okay? And I'm also seeing here, you know, whether you are shy, whether you are like some popular social butterfly, again, they view you as somebody who would be a beast in the bedroom. They view you as somebody who has this like darker side to you. And they definitely feel like there is more to you than meets the eye. And I think that at the end of the day, they just can't help but think and imagine about what it would be like to be with you, okay? So let's go ahead and get some extra messages here. Let's get some extra messages. Honestly, I'm kind of getting an idea here with your legs. I think that you could have either really long legs or just really nice legs. The reason why I'm saying that is because right here, obviously these ladies here are like holding this person's legs, and also I feel like this girl here, there's like an emphasis on her legs as well, because she's wearing these like really long red boots, and they just make her legs look really good, if I do say so myself. And so I do think that there is something really hot and really sexy about your legs. Maybe they are always just imagining what it would be like to have your legs wrapped around them, what it would be like for them to be able to like massage your legs, to touch and stroke your legs. That is definitely something that they really like. They could also just like the footwear that you choose to wear, right? Maybe you are somebody who likes to wear a lot of heels, or maybe you like to wear a lot of like really cool sneakers. But I definitely think that there's something about your legs or your feet, the way that you dress the bottom half of yourself, that people find to be very hot and very sexy about you. The reason why I'm talking about like your shoes is because this girl just has like some really awesome shoes on. I feel like those shoes are just like such a bold statement, and so I definitely think that when men are thinking about you, they imagine you in your really hot, sexy, awesome shoes, whether they be sneakers or like really cool heels. And I feel like when they think about like having a sexual connection with you, and they think about what it would be like to be with you sexually, they are always like thinking about what it would be like to have sex with you, to have fun with you while you are wearing those shoes that they oh so like so much, okay? Wow, guys, we have some beautiful cards coming through. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's see what is making an appearance here. And let's get one more card, okay? Spirit for group 3. Can we get another card here? What? Guys, what was I literally saying? So we literally have slave coming through. We have joy and jubilation, religious factors, and we also have seeking pleasure. So guys, literally what was I saying? I feel like men view you as somebody who would be like a dominatrix. They view you as somebody who would definitely like to take control in the bedroom, and I feel like they would definitely want to be your willing slave, okay? I'm definitely thinking of that Britney Spears song, the I'm a slave for you. I'm sorry, guys, I'm a really bad singer, but that's the song I'm thinking of. And I feel like that just completely captures who they are and their essence, the essence of them when compared to you, like when they're thinking about you, right? Like they are your willing slave. They will do anything for you. What's so funny is this person right here in Joy and Jubilation, this little kid, he's like holding, they look like they could be like flowers, roses, and I honestly think, like, I'm just imagining grapes there as well, and I'm imagining men like just like feeding you like grapes as you are like laying there. I see somebody else like throwing rose petals wherever you walk, right? I just feel like men freaking worship you. They worship you at your altar. They will do anything for you. If you literally ask them to pick out like the boogers from your nose, or to freaking, you know, mess with your corn, saw them off of your feet, they will do it. They will be like, yes ma'am, yes master, I will do anything you want and more, okay? If you literally ask them to pick out your nose hairs, they will be like, okay, yes ma'am, I got that for you. What else do you want me to do, okay? They will do anything for you. They will do anything. They just find you to be the ultimate catch. They just will worship you in whichever way you want them to, whether it be them literally doing like this menial labor for you, or if it's them like doing sexual things for you that you may ask of them to do. They will do it with a smile on their face. You can literally ask them, hey, servant, go clean my toilet, and they will be like, okay, I got you. They may ask you maybe for like a bit of a footsie afterward, or they might ask you if they can like hold your legs for a second, but that will be all they ask to do. That will be all they ask you to do, okay? With the religious factors coming through, it says your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So honestly, guys, I'm not gonna lie, I don't exactly know what this is talking about. I think I want to clarify that. Can you clarify the religious factors, please? I mean, honestly, I'm kind of getting the idea that they just view you again as somebody who is like a god or a goddess, right? Like they worship you at your altar. So I feel like they do see you in this like mythical way. They see you in this mystical, mysterious way. They just view you as somebody who is better than the rest, who is better than everyone else. You stand apart in this very like spiritual way, okay? This very powerful way. We have the hermit coming through again. Literally, hermit, the hermit, you know, that is somebody who is separated from everybody else, who is pulled apart from everyone. They are just like this lone figure, okay? And so I do think that they honestly see you as somebody who is quite hard to get. They see you as somebody who just really holds themselves in a very high esteem. They view you as somebody who loves yourself so much, and you don't just give yourself away to anyone, right? You don't just give yourself away for the promise of a nice, yummy steak dinner, right? Like, it takes time to get you to give your body to somebody, and I think that because of that, they view you as somebody who is just so freaking amazing. They view you as somebody who is like a god, like a goddess. You're just perfect, right? You are perfect personified. And I definitely think that they are always just thinking about you and imagining what it would be like to be with you and what it would be like for you to choose them. Because again, you are just somebody who is like very picky when it comes to who you want to be with, or at least that is how you seem to men in general. And so at the end of the day, when they're thinking about you, they're just thinking about all the pleasure that they could have with you, all the amazing things they could do with you. And they are just, they would be so dumbstruck and so awed if you decided to choose them and to be with them, because they feel like you could literally have anybody you want, and they would just feel like the best person on earth if you decided to be with them out of everyone else. So yes, guys, that is what I'm seeing for you today. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TerraTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have an amazing rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye, guys.